everyone, my name is Husnana Suha from BITCS2G1. Before we begin, I would like to introduce our team members, which is Norain, Nur Shafika, Nurun Nasuha, Khadijah Hassana, and lastly, Aulia Batrisha. And today, I will be presenting the introduction of our project, which is a student grade system developed using C++. This project is designed to help manage student records in a simple and organized way. The system allows users to enter student information such as name, student IDs, and marks. Based on the marks entered, the program can automatically calculate and display the corresponding grade. Through this project, we aim to demonstrate the use of object-oriented programming concept and how C++ can be used to build a practical and efficient grading system. Now, let's move on to the next part of the presentation.
Now, I will explain the student-grade.h header file. At the top, we use hashtag if_and_def, hashtag define, and hashtag and if as header guards to prevent the file from being included more than once. Then, hashtag include string allows us to use the string data type, and using namespace std makes this code simpler. Next, max size is set to 1000, which means the program can store up to 1000 student records. The student record structure stores information for one student, including the name, metric number, mark, and grade. Finally, the student list class manages all student records. It contains functions to add, display, sort, and search student records. It also has a private function called calculate grade that automatically calculates the student's grade based on their mark. That's all from the header file.
Good day everyone. Today I am presenting a C++ student grading and management system. Looking at the code setup on this page, our code structure initialize the check-in size to 0. We also have our grading engine handling by calculate grade, which takes a raw numeric mark and maps it instantly to standard boundaries ranging from NA down to NF. At the bottom of this page, the display function acts as our reporting tool, checking for an empty list before outputting data. Moving to the next page, you can see the rest of the display loop formatting the output with clean tab spaces. Below that, data organization is handled by a descending bubble sort algorithm, which compares to the marks and shift the entire record structure to the highest performing students always appear at the top. On the third page, data retrieval is managed by a search function that utilizes a linear search algorithm to locate a student by their unique metric number, passing their exact memory position back via a reference parameter. Finally, on our last page, the add function acts as our gatekeeper, which is it prevents system overflow by checking if the list is full, saves the student details, and automatically triggers the grade calculation before incrementing the size. Thank you.
This is the main CPP file which controls the overall flow of our student grade system. It begins by including the required header files and creating a student list object to store student records. The program also declares variables such as the student's name, matrix number, mark, and the user's menu choice. Next, the display menu function shows the main menu and the user selects an option. A while loop keeps the program running until the user chooses option 5 to exit. Inside the loop, a switch statement executes the selected function. Case 1 allows the user to add a student's name, matrix number, and mark. Case 2 displays all student records. Case 3 search for a student using the matrix number and displays the record if it is found. Case 4 sorts the records from the highest mark to the lowest and then displays the updated list. If the user enters an invalid option, an error message is shown. Finally, when option 5 is selected, the program displays a thank you message and ends.
This output shows the main menu of the student grade system. Users can choose from 5 options: add a student grade, display student records, search for a student, sort student by mark, or exit the program. This menu acts as the navigation center of the system. This output demonstrates the add student's grade function. The user enters the student's name, metric number, and mark. The system then stores the information and automatically calculates the student's grade based on the mark entered. After that, the record successfully added to the database. This output shows the display student records function. The system lists all students' records, including their name, metric, number, mark, and grade. This allows users to view and verify all student information in one place.
To understand how the system handles the data, let's look to the search function first. As you can see here, output might require a metric number that need to be entered by student. After the student enter the metric number, the rest of the record will display. The system will sort the student by TR, mark from highest to the lowest by sorting method. We can clearly see here the top performer, which is a record 1 is Vida, followed by record 2 is Afid, and the record 3 is Baituri. The user then need to enter 5, which is exit, when they finish looking up to the all record. And the thank you and bye-bye will display on the screen. The technology at its own peak, it makes simple tasks become more easier. And all the tasks will efficiently arrange and can minimize the human work. Thank you for your contribution and attention. See you guys again. Bye.